Did you know that it's possible to connect Claude with Power BI? So in this video, I will show you how to connect, configure, and what Claude is capable of doing inside Power BI. Stay with me until the end of the video. The first thing that we need to do is go to Claude on Web and download it to our desktop. You need to have at least a Pro license or higher. Free accounts won't work. So we go here in Obtain Apps and Extensions and find Desktop downloaded to Windows. Then you will download it and install it. It's pretty simple. Here we will have our Claude code. Okay. What we will need to do? We will need to add here in configurations. We will need to add in the developer this guy here, Power BI Modeling MCP. How we do it? We will need to download it, Visual Code Studio, okay, or VS Code. You just Google it and download it. And it's this guy here, okay? So inside of it, after you download it, you need to go to extensions and search for this extension here, Power BI Modeling MCP Server. Then you're going to click it and install it. Okay. After this is installed in your computer, we need to find the folder in VS Code that contains this extension. The path is this one here. It's equal to everyone. So let's copy here, go to my PC and paste it here. It will always be like this. C user, your user, VS Codes, extensions, analysis services, so on, server. Okay. So let me paste here. And you're going to get to this folder and this screen. What we need here, we need the executor. That is the Power BI Modeling MCP. We need the file path to this guy. So you're going to click with the right of the mouse and go to copy as a path. And then we're going to a notebook and paste it here. It's going to be like this. Of course, changing the user from mine to yours, but the rest of the way it will be the same. Okay. Great. Now that we have this, we need to go to the folder in Claude and edit a specific file. The path, it will be this one here. It will be the same for everyone, just changing the user. So let's go it again. Here and go. Inside the Claude folder, we need to find a specific file that is this guy here, Claude Desktop Config. We're going to open it. Yours probably will be blank because you didn't change it anything. Mine had a few extra things, not only the extension that we're going to install here, so it has more code, but yours probably is going to be blank. What we need to do, we need to copy and paste this code here inside Claude Desktop Config. What you need to change it, just this line, command here, you need to change the path to the path of the exec.x that you grab it on VS Code folder. Okay, you're going to copy this guy here, paste it here, and then copy the whole code and paste here. It's a JSON file. If you had any kind of doubt on how to do it, just ask Claude. Oh, I have to add this command here in this JSON file. Can you uh, prepare the file correctly for me, and it's going to do it. Okay, so here it is. I just paste it, and we will save. Okay, now for Claude, we're going to go back here, and this should appear to you. If it's not appearing, my suggestion is close Claude and reboot your PC, because I just tried to the first time just close it, and it was in the running in the background some process and didn't work. So close it, reboot your PC, and open it, Claude desktop, and you go in config developer, and this should be appearing to you. Okay, if it's appearing, the Claude part is done. Now we need to do some steps in Power BI. You need to open the PBX file that you want to edit. And the first thing, we need to go in configurations, and in preview features, we need to enable these guys here. Power BI project, store semantic model using TMDL, and store report using enhanced metadata format. You need to flag these three, click OK, and reboot your Power BI. Okay? After you've done that, you'll be able to save as a pbip file. The same type of file that we used in our previous video about GitHub. Okay? So I'm going to go here in File and Save As. One tip, don't use folders from OneDrive or Google Drive. In some cases, could happen instability in the connection. So use a folder in your local PC. Okay, I created one here in C, call it Cloud Dash. I'm going to save it here, and I will change it from pbix file to a pbip file, Power BI project file, and save. It's saving it. So now in my folder, here we have the information. When we save as a project file, pbip, it will divide in the dashboard itself, the semantic model, and the report. The report contains the visual part of the file. The semantic model contains all the measure, relationships, tables, and so on. But you don't need to mind about these two folders. It's just the way Power BI saves using pbip file. We're going to always edit and use the file that we have outside the folders. Okay? So my pbix file now, it's a pbip. It's a Power BI project. It's open. So we can connect with Claude. So let's go back to Claude and ask here in code, connect to my Power BI file that it's open in my PC. He's going to connect. Here it is. He said he find it. It took 1 minute. He connected successfully to the OpenBI Power BI dashboard file. It's called model base, and here it is. Now let's ask him to analyze our model. Let's see, analyze my model, check the tables, relation, relationships, and measures that we got. Don't mind my English. If I had some kind of mistake, please ignore it. He's going to pull the actual DAX expressions for the measures and the tables, relationships, and so on. Okay, it took it 2 minutes. So created the column in like a DAX calculated column, like a DAX calculated table. Started the columns, uh, created these columns here, sorted all the text fields to the chronological order instead of alphabetically. And here it is. Let's see in our proper model. Here is our the calendar 2. As you can see, he created as a calculated table. Let's see the columns itself. Here it is. Pretty good, right? If we want, we can ask him to add more columns, remove some, or we can edit the code ourselves. Now let's ask him to replace the relationship that I have with the calendar to the calendar 2. Okay, so great. Now replace the relationships with calendar with the new calendar table. Inactive the older ones. Please don't delete it. So I ask him to inactivate the relationships with the original calendar table and replace it for the relationship with this new one. It's done. When we do modifications in the model itself, it asks for us to refresh manually. This red observation will appear. So let's refresh it. Now, as you can see here, the original calendar table, the relationship is inactive, and the new calendar now it's replacing with the same relationship using order date with our fact table. Pretty cool, right? So one thing that is pretty boring to do is add descriptions in every single measure. So we can ask Claude to do it for us just one time. Let's go here, go back. Let's see what he put it here. He said that our time intelligence measures are using the old date calendar. So let's ask him to replace it for the new one. Okay, replace the calendar table in these measures for the new one. So he's going to replace it and edit our measures, adding this new this new table. And after that, we're going to ask him to create descriptions for all our measures at just one single prompt. He said that all the 3 measures now reference this table. Let's see. Let me find one of the measures that has here, total sales last year. It replaced it using calendar 2. Good. Okay. Now I need you to create a description for all my measures. It needs to be simple, something that the final user understands and explain what the measure do. So let's put him to work. Let's see what he's going to bring us. Okay, he said all 24 measures now have plain language descriptions. I think he put it in Portuguese. Sorry, let me say I want it in English. Replace it. It took 10 seconds. Now let's check it. Here it is. Commission. Calculates a 5% commission on total sales. Percentage of sales. Show that what percentage the selected period sales represent out of the overall total sales. So he did the same thing for every measure in just a few seconds. And if we do it manually, we took a list, I don't know, half an hour to or more to describe every single measure. Okay. So now let's ask him to add a measure for us. I want a measure that calculates the running total until the selected date. Create for me. So I want a measure that calculates the running total until the exactly uh, filter context that we got in a chart table and so on. Here it is. He created running total sales in Medidas. The measure is a calculate of the total sales, filtering all calendar, where calendar date is less or equal to the max calendar date. Perfect. It's the exactly measure that I will do it manually if I need to. And if we go to our model, total sales here. No, which one? Sorry, which one was the name? Running total sales. Where it is? Here it is. Running total sales. And he already added to our model. Pretty cool, right? Now, let's say that we want him to check if we can optimize some measures. Now, check all my measures and see if we have some kind of optimization that needs to be done. Don't do it right away. Show me here and let me decide if I want to change it. Because sometimes you can go crazy and replace a measure and give me an error. So I want to be careful and check it before allowing him to change a pre-existence measure. It took less than 3 minutes and returned that to me. Reviewed all 25 measures for DAX performance. Nothing applied. Here's what I found ranked by impact. High impact. Total sales above 1,000. He said my original measure was this using filter, and he said that filter iterates the fact row by row and it's not good. So he suggested to me use calculate and with a pure filter instead of using the filter function. The same thing for commission. He said instead of calculate, you just need to use total sales multiplied by 5% and median impact. And he did a full analysis, and this was the measure that he suggested me to change. If I wanted, I just say to him, okay, now replace all of it for your suggestion, and he will replace for me, or just replace this one or this one. We can choose it, okay? Now I don't want to change it because I just did it for an example. Let's go to the next thing. We don't need to only use it, Claude, to do changes in Power BI. We can use it to analyze it, our model itself. Sometimes, let's say we don't want to grab some information or create a page just for a specific meeting. So we can ask Claude to do a resume or grab the main information and use that in our presentation, our PowerPoint, in our meeting. So let's ask him this. Uh, I want you to give me a full report about the sales of about the sales. I want the info about country, year, product, category, and so on. Give me a managing level report. let's see what he brings us. He's uh, generating here. It took almost 6 minutes. And as you can see, he created an HTML dashboard here that has all the information that you want: total revenue, average order value, commissioning, top category share, revenue by year, revenue by market, revenue by category, product lines, top 10 products, key takeaways. So a complete report about our sales that we can use it to do a PowerPoint presentation, use it in a meeting, and we don't need to have the work to create a specific report just for this. Like I said, if you're just going to use it one time. And also, he created here some key topics that we can see. Pretty cool, right? And last but not least, let's show you something that Power BI, that Claude cannot do yet. I will ask him to create an entire report page for me. Create a sales report page for me with the measures and the visuals that you think are the best. Let's see what he says to us. I already know it, but let's wait and he going to show you. Here is what he's saying to us. A quick heads up before I build this. The tools I have connected to your data model via XMLA, they can place visuals on an actual Power BI report. Report Canvas isn't exposed to this connection, only Power BI desktop report view itself. So instead, I designed the page for you as a build target, a mockup of exactly what to build, with every visual field measured, labeled, directed on it. So the connection that we do only affects the semantic model, measures, tables, relationships, and so on. The visual part, the report part, are not accessible by Power BI. So he created here a mockup for us that we can try to replicate it ourselves inside Power BI. Okay, so this for now is the main limitation about Claude, but I think in a few months it will be possible to create 100% of the report with Claude. But for now, we can focus on using as a helper to optimize and do repetitive work in our semantic model in the building of the semantic model, so we can focus on the visual part and the data analysis itself. So what you guys think of today's video? Let me know all in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And I see you guys on our next video.